Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. This is now my third run trying to film this video for you. I have pulled from two separate decks and it literally just keeps cutting out. So I know this message is important, and I also know that for some reason it is being blocked from you. But stick with me, I'm going to get it to you. This message is from your person's perspective, what they're thinking right now, middle of the week, where I'm at in this timeline. When this message reaches you, it's for you, it is timeless. But right now in this moment, these are your person's thoughts. These are what they're keeping secret inside of them. So let's go through them. For me, the third time, for you, the first time. And I'm sorry about the glare here, but I think that it is important that the glare is really highlighting the daydreaming aspect. So we'll get to that. But the cards that I pulled out: shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices, broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks, beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. And then from the next deck, messages of love, oracle deck, daydreaming, I am always longing for you, responsibilities, I have to take care of my emotional needs, detachment, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind, regret, I wish this never happened. So the message that I'm getting here from the cards, and we're going to pull some more for clarity and details, but something really shocking and unexpected happened in your person's life. Now, this is a general reading. There may be some details that resonate. There may be some details that don't, and that's okay. Just take what feels right to you. Trust your intuition. But in this situation, some kind of conflict happened where your person had to make a decision. And based on that decision, they were going through a lot. It was unexpected. This could be third party, someone that maybe showed up, that had some deeper connection to them, maybe even a child. I'm getting that's very specific. So it's not for everyone, but your person had to make a decision based on the shocking news that they received. It could be work related. Maybe they took a business loss, something along those lines, something hard in their family. This was a very big news and it shocked them. And your person doesn't come across as a type of person that gets shocked often. But because of that, the decisions that they had to make that involved a lot of different choices. And again, this could be third party, but doesn't have to be. It just could be that they had to change what they were prioritizing at the time. They are hot and cold. They're hot because they have deep, deep feelings for you. And then they go cold when these multiple choices, these decisions, this weight of the shocking news, this unexpected event creeps in on them and really just shuts them down. And what that points to is the fact that they're broken. They are heartbroken. They're shattered over what happened, whether it's third party, something based on past decisions that they made, catching up with them, work-related or family. It doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, you either know or you don't know when it's your person, but they're shattered, they're broken, and this results in the cold that you feel from them. They completely shut down. Now, this to me feels like something that's been going on for a while. This doesn't feel like brand new, like you knew this person for a week and suddenly they went cold on you. This feels like you've been in deep connection with this person. It feels twin flames. It feels karmic in ways. But at any event, this all happened and your person is now finally sitting in their healing, but they're actively working on this. They're releasing, they're purifying, they're cleansing, and they are finally starting to see the possibilities. I mean, I love this hang glider here. I don't know if you can see that. Possibilities, it feels like a new adventure. They're finally able to sit in their free-spiritedness, and for them, that's a big risk, because they're coming off of a very deep and hard situation. So it's almost like when you get used to dealing with trauma, you don't really know what or how to act when all the trauma and drama is gone. And that's what it feels like your person is going through. So they're sitting in their healing, they're seeing these possibilities, but it's so new to them that it feels very risky. that they're not in this kind of, I've got to make choices, I've got to make decisions, I've got to fix this, I got to do that, conflict resolution. Now they're kind of floating along. They're like, oh my gosh, they don't know what to do with themselves. But what they do know is that they want to try again and they want to start over. Now that they're working on their healing, they see this new direction. I think that the drama is starting to become behind them. And again, they want to try again. They see these new beginnings. So, this flower is blossoming. It's beautiful. And they're finally starting to be able to see that. They daydream about you a lot. I mean, I'm always longing for you. Their connection to you, their love is very deep. But at the same time, just going back up to this multiple choices, really about priorities in this card, they have responsibilities. Your person is someone who has a lot of people on their shoulders. They have a lot of responsibility. They're kind of head of household, a leader. They do a lot for a lot of people. And they also may be an entrepreneur, have multiple businesses. This doesn't seem like the 9-to-5 person, or if they are 9-to-5, they also have businesses that they're working on, adventures. I mean, they have a lot to take care of. They have a lot on their plate. And what they've always longed for is someone to help them with that. And they just have never been able to trust anyone to do that. So it kind of reminds me of, I might get this wrong, but Atlas carrying the world on his back. There's that strong image. It's like the weight of the world is crushing them, and all they want more than anything is for someone, male or female, it's gender neutral here, but they want their partner. They want a partner to help them, but that doesn't change the fact that they have a lot of financial and emotional needs on their back, and not just their own, a lot of people's. And because of that, quite often they detach. Now, they may have tried to reach back out to you and come into contact with you. And this could also go back to the hot and cold. This seems to be their MO. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So you might have walked away from them. They might have walked away from you when this conflict and shocking news came up. But in any event, I think that type of response still lingers, where if they're having a really hard day, they might have reconnected with you. If you're still in no contact, they may be heavily daydreaming about reconnecting with you, but it's not, they're going to still go hot and cold because that's kind of their tactic. And it's under healing because they want to work on that. They know that it's not healthy, but it is something that they still do quite a lot. And not only do they regret having to have the separation with you, or the, going through everything that they went through that brought you guys or took you guys apart, they also regret their detachment, their communication style and the way that they operate. They don't like that they're this way, but unfortunately they just are. Let's pull some more cards and try to get some more details about what's going on. So I'm going to pull from the tea leaf cards and just ask if we can get some details about, what's going on, maybe some more clarity. The tea leaves are talking to see what to expect. Okay. All right, we're going to get quite a few here. I want to make sure that we're as thorough as possible. Oh, that was too many. Let's have what sit stays. Okay. So we have harp, great happiness. I think your person is really focusing on this new beginning and understanding that it could be a great happiness for them. It's a wish granted. You are their wish granted. Remember, this is your person's thought. So this new beginning with you would be a wish granted for them. February. So right now in this timeline, we are at the end days of February. So, this might be next February, within the next 12 months, your person might come back to you, or at the end of this month, or again, they might have already broken no contact with you. You could be dealing with a younger man, or it could just be someone that has like a more youthful, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be, but again, take what resonates. Clouds, temporary problems. I think this resonates very much so with, you can kind of see the clouds are clearing up a little bit. They're still in this healing. They're still in the midst of things kind of clearing up. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. The clear message here is that they are going to persevere in this trial, in these tribulations. Fly, a period of ill health or depression. I think they really, you know, being broken, were depressed, and that might have contributed to the hot and cold and the no contact. I mean, if someone can't take care of themselves or they have a lot on their shoulders, and it's nearly impossible for them to connect with you and show up how you need them to. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. We have a lot of wish granted success messages here. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. I do think that this person does have, I mean, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to, you know, we're not in the wild, wild west. We're not in a telenovela. Imagine people with enemies, but there are people out there that don't want to see others succeed. And I think because your person is so involved in their community, in their family, in their job, I just see them surrounded by a lot of people, that they do kind of have some people working against them, unfortunately. And we have that in double confirmation here with the rat, someone working against you behind your back. So your person definitely has a lot. I think that's what shocked them. The person or the news that came up was something totally unexpected and from someone they didn't expect. A sincere wish will be granted. So despite all of the things that they have going on, this conflict, this shocking news being broken, they have a lot of success coming their way, which I think means coming to you. News is on the way. And I think that they're getting really excited to tell you that they finally feel healed enough to start over. Oh my gosh, Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Your person is coming to you. They want you to understand that you're their diamond, that you're valuable, and some of you guys may even be getting engaged now that they're finally coming out of this darkness. Axe, force is working against you. So again, this is the same, you can't see these cards down here, with the same narrative. Time to act. Lion, your person is strong. All of this stuff that's being contrived against them is not going to work, and you are their prize. You are where they're moving towards their new beginning. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. So they're not there yet. They haven't cleared the mountain, but I do believe they're at the peak. Moon, changes in your life. Remember, moon, you know, also symbolizes secrets. So you want to make sure that when this person does come back to you, that they are fully honest and you get the full picture. Just because someone comes back and they're, you know, healing and moving past their trauma doesn't mean that you have to take them back. My Geminis, make sure that you use discernment and you understand the full picture, because your person is heavily involved. And if you'd like a slower paced kind of life without any drama, then this might not be the person for you. And the separation may have been to serve you. So please really think twice about, you know, rejoining with this person if you really are not wanting to be in the tea, kind of in the hot seat, because your person is going to always have a lot going on around them. And then bouquet, compliments from an admirer. So they want you to know how beautiful you are. They want you to know how beautiful you are, that you are their new beginning. They see nothing but possibilities with you, and they really regret this detour that had to happen. Let's get a few more messages. Just some guidance. What should we know about this connection in general? Give us some guidance about the connection. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so if that resonates with you, I always encourage everyone to trust their intuition and make sure that you're being safe. Let's just see a couple more cards here. The tarot has anything to say, any guidance. Page of Wands. The page is a very youthful, curious energy. Wands are fire. They represent our passions, desires, our life purpose. And you can see the page, they're just kind of staring at that wand, staring at their life purpose. I mean, this could be you, because we're asking for guidance now. So if you are curious about this person, I would say just please be very cautious and take it slow. Enter and start with curiosity. I wouldn't jump into anything too soon. The Devil in reverse. The devil is all about kind of being tied to the materialistic, temptations, desires, and those types of things. And it's in reverse. So that to me means that there is a change, maybe a releasing of those kind of obsessive type of qualities. Again, if just be very careful. I mean, there feels like a lot of heavy energy in this connection. And so I just want you guys to be safe, but it does look like with, the healing and the devil in reverse are in the same spot with detachment. So it looks like some maybe not so nice traits, some obsessions, being obsessed with kind of material and those types of things being released. So that's actually a good sign. I really love that. And then the Ace of Swords. And again, swords are they're your thoughts. It's air. We are looking at this sword. I love the Ace of Swords. It's one of my favorite cards because the sword goes off the card. So that means that it is endless possibility. The swords are all about your thoughts and communication, and kind of creativity, those things that kind of are working inside of you. And they hand, this God, the universe, the greater powers that be are offering the sword that is never ending. It's just going off into eternity with all these possibilities, and it's above these mountains. So there is major challenges to overcome in the mountains. And then the last little bit of message we got here is this beautiful sword about, I believe, overcoming and really becoming a master of your thoughts. So I think your person really is achieving a lot. I think there are a lot of possibilities, but again, be the page, be more curious if anything, and I would take my time and go slow if I were re-exploring this person coming back into my life. Hopefully this resonated with some of you Geminis. Hopefully it helped. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, write a comment, follow. There'll be plenty of more videos to come. Please, please, please always trust your intuition, and I do wish you all the very best. Stay blessed.